After this game is out, we're gonna shift to the other Twilight battle here. Alright, Seabear, I'm gonna give you the code that I originally gave to SAT Score. He's having a problem with his, so I want you to tell me if it works or not, okay? And if it does work, then we'll figure that's what happened. We kind of have an idea of what happened to SAT Score. SAT, I have to give you a community contributor container then. I think there might have been a limit in the number of redemptions. So we have the Zao with the black camo. God, I'm so glad I've got like a ton of this black camo, because it looks damn sexy. Let's see. Let's find a different screenshot. There we go. Something like that could work. Bam.
General quarters.
So, this is I'm in here. This is a clan. This is a clan battle. Nice. I'm in here. Do you want to get into voice? Let me know if you do. So anyway, you've got XP flag, anti-det, which is good. Another XP, fire chance flag, repair party boost, free XP, the Hydra, which is good, consumable reload, which is good, the other fire booster, which is good. Those are all perfect flags to have for this game mode. If you win, 2,500 base XP guaranteed, plus the camo bonuses, plus flag bonuses equals payday. Alright, I'm in here. Do you have the, warships? Here's what I'll do. I will create an instant invite to the Kraken Discord, and let's get that into here. There you go, I'm in here. Okay, SAT did point something interesting out. You've got a fighter instead of a scout plane. So that's going to be one of the questions we'll ask you. You'll see a video, a recording channel, voice channel on the Discord there, so you can just join there when you get in. Yes, Brofisticus, you're right. The fighter lasts longer, so it comes down to how we want to use the plane. Hello. Hey, I'm here. How's it going?
Going well. How are you?
Fine, thanks. So SAT brought up an interesting question. What's going on?
Why I have the catapult fighter instead of the spawning plane?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Well, that's a basic answer, but hey, that works.
This, as a clan, we've only been... They got a few battles in the last season, but this is the first time we've had a full season to do clan battles.
Sure.
We're working out the kinks, learning to communicate. It's been getting a lot better. You know, this battle came down to the last moment.
Which league is this in? Do you remember?
Oh, this is just a starter one.
Gotcha. SAT, real quick, I'm getting you a CCT container code since obviously you can't redeem the Black Friday one. Seabear told me it worked for him, so perfect. Now, one thing about the scout, the fighter, catapult fighter that was mentioned is the catapult fighter lasts longer than the scout. So the scout's good for range if you want to shoot things at max range, but if you want to see around the island, the catapult fighter might be the way to go. Looking at team lineup here, you've got a Minotaur, 2 Shimikazes versus Mosfagir. Okay.
Yeah, the Minotaur on our team was a radar.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense, because then you can blap the destroyer that you run into, like possibly one of those Shimikazes. I'm kind of doing an out-of-ship experience right now because obviously the fight is going to be over on A side for right now, so we're going to move over there, watch what happens. And what was the? Can you tell us kind of like what some of the commands are going through voice? Like what were the intentions, plans, that sort of thing?
I think sorry, kids.
No worries. Yeah, I heard. No, no
Um,
problem.
I got they were just trying to get it in position so they could kind of get radars on the cap and keep them from getting points without exposing too much. And then this Shimakaze decides to come in here, but
Yeah, good radar by the Minotaur. I don't. It didn't look like a lot of people were shooting at him at the beginning, so they might not have communicated that he was going to radar early enough before actually radaring, but that's okay. Still, you caught the Shima off guard. He had to go run away. You're going to lose your gearing, though. That's not good.
I think this is the second battle of the evening. So, like I said, we by the end of the evening we were communicating a lot better, which I think is extremely important. Calling shots and telling each other what's going on and things.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Are you enjoying clan battles? You having fun?
But yeah, it's a lot more fun when you win.
Of course. Have you felt like Stalingrad is a pain in the butt to play against and immediate win for the enemy if they bring them?
I think it's got a kind of a myth about it. It's a mythic ship that everyone's afraid of, but it burns just like every other. And I think a large part of it is the fact that the people that largely have it are, were exceptional clans that got the flag.
Right.
So they got 3 seasons of clan battles that they worked together in, and of course, but I've watched Stalingrad replays, and it's, it's like, oh, the Henris just burn them down. What, they're scary. Now, the Shima, I was worried I was going to eat torps here but luckily the Shima must have fired them and was on reload.
Not only that, but he had the decency to slow down so you can shoot him and kill him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good use of plane here. Now you spotted the Des Moines.
Fighter airborne.
This is a tricky engagement, though.
Well, this is where we were, the Des Moines on my side with me. We were like, we got to get into B cap. We got to push that. We're going to lose on points. And this is the Des Moines decides he's gonna sit there and radar me, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna push out because there's a Montana right there.
Yeah. Gonna run out of ground pretty soon here, but this is nice. I mean, it's gonna force him to choose, right? Is he gonna go for you and get the kill, or is he just gonna hold you in that position?
Yeah, I just parked here for a moment, let the radar run out, which seemed to last forever.
Well,
so I was checking to see if he was starting to move here. I was pretty sure he was going to try to come out and get me, but eventually I saw the point counter and I'm like, I got to make a move. Waiting for the Des Moines to come up and give me. I would have liked for him to go on one side, me to go on the other.
Yes.
But there is that Montana there, and the Des Moines could have easily gotten blapped from that. So I was like, well, I need to do something. So I decided to push out here, and I knew I was gonna. It was a very high chance I was gonna eat Citadels, which I did. But
yeah, it's tough. I mean, that buddy there in the Des Moines would have been nice, and it looked like the Shimakaze was gonna go down, but he didn't. Nice torpedoes.
Citadels.
think you ran out of
And
islands
then
to hug.
I hit an island, but I ended up in an angle that was beneficial because he kept using AP and it was really wasn't doing much.
Right. Oh, nice.
Then he starts turning in, and I'm like, all right, time for AP.
Yep, now it's time for you to get that cap.
Problem solved, sir.
Gonna go away from you for a sec, take a look at what's going on with the rest of the battle.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
This is where the focusing fire helped, because they were able to get that Zath down.
The enemy is about to win.
They're calling the shots.
Sure. Of course, that Zal appears right after he fires at the Des Moines.
All stations,
Now, your Montana player has to be very careful here because he's within both of Zal's torpedo ranges.
Somebody, I'm not sure which one it is, but somebody really smacks the crap out of one of these ships.
And that would
It
be
might
the
have been
Montana.
the Des Moines.
No, it was the Montana that hit, and then the Des Moines followed up with the last shot.
No, I think the Des Moines shot gets the Zal pretty good.
Yeah?
I believe so, yeah. Maybe it was the Montana.
Well,
Yeah.
either way, he did.
Torps. Yeah. We lose the Monty, I believe.
Yeah, you lose the Monty, but
And
you...
we're still down a cap, so I make sure I'm getting a B cap and as quickly as I could.
Right. Now, you got detected, so... Immediately you should be thinking Shimakaze, right?
Yep.
Fighter airborne.
And you're turning out a little bit, getting in position so you can run away from the cap as soon as you flip it. It makes sense. Now, you just got out of his... Aha! Trying to reset you. Now, I probably would not have fired there, since he went back into smoke. Oh, you actually hit him, but now you're detected.
Our victory is in sight. Torpedoes astern.
And that happens.
Torpedoes astern.
You get some hits from the Montana there. That's alright, though. You're still alive.
Torpedoes astern.
SAT's pointing out, yep, that's true. This would be where spotter would help if you're trying to get long-range shots to help the team from a different angle or flank. Luckily for you, though, the Shimakaze is running up to you, and the Montana is running into your range, too. So now you can just kind of kite and farm.
It would have been nice to kite and farm, but unfortunately it didn't work out that I was going to be able to do that because the Shima comes in here and starts taking the cap, and I got to turn around and do something
Well,
with
and
a
that's...
Montana heading towards B. And I'm like, they're like, oh, you got to get in the cap bomb, and I'm like, oh my god, the Montana's right there. I'm going to eat it.
Right. Well, you know, and that's an important thing too. You've got the lead, you got the flag, the cap lead, you've got the ship lead. But you know, it's always important to be thinking about what's the enemy team going to do now, and the only way for them to win really is to cap B, because there's no way they're going to kill the ships that you guys have down south. Maybe the Des Moines, because he's sitting there bow on.
And this is where the rest of the team is like, I gotta get into B, and you gotta get into B.
Sure. Meanwhile, you're telling them, well, get to A. 'Cause there's...
Yeah, wait a minute, were you listening to the battle when we were doing this? 'Cause
No.
that's pretty much how it went.
No, I'm
I'm
just...
like, there's one Des Moines and ACAP. Go over there.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the mini-map here and seeing your ships are all clustered together, which is usually a big no-no, but more importantly, only that one ship to defend, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I was concentrating on what I was doing here, trying not to die.
Right. Well, even if the Des Moines is, like, say, behind the island at A, somebody getting on the cap prevents their point gain, which is what you need to happen right now. And you need to get on B to prevent their point gain as well. Now, careful when you're going up against a Montana like that. You typically don't want to show too much of that nose, because he'll overmatch it. The important thing, though, is you dodge that Shimakaze Torps. I don't know where his Torps are going. And you got a good chance for AP here, because he's giving you a flat broadside. Oh, there's a Shima. There's...
Yep, I switched to AP, and then the Shima pops.
Yeah, that's what always happens.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, the Montana's turning away, though. And you get the kill and secure. Wow.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
With your secondary. That must have been one of those games where you finish and you're like, I gotta step away, guys. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I took a break. My butt was rightfully puckered. I was at like 5,000 health. I'm like, this Montana's gonna get me. The Shima makes a mistake. Probably my turret's got around to shoot him.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks for that replay. Any suggestions or tips for players that are part of a clan but maybe not doing clan battles?
Yeah, talk to each other. A lot.
Yeah, communication is definitely
Because
key,
you
right?
have, when you're in random battles, you don't have the opportunity to talk, and it's just, it's kind of it's a free for all. But when you're in a clan, like